Hi guys, we're going to be talking about shop storage today. Specifically these rolling drawer shop storage. We're not going to be talking about the boxes that have the big wheels on them. This is the rigid that you just click on to, actually you can click it onto either one of these boxes, even the drawers, so you can have whichever you want on the bottom. But that's not what we're going to be talking about because these things are kind of useless in the shop. We're going to be talking about shop storage. Now let me give you the lineup. We got the Klein Mod box, we got the Rigid Pro Gear 2, and we got the Milwaukee Pack Out, and this is the DeWalt DXL. We're not going to be talking about this one because this one's kind of in a league on its own. Very high quality, very expensive, almost twice as much as these. Not quite, but almost. So I'm going to get it out of the way and we'll get into these other three. If you want to see more on the DeWalt DXL, I got a couple that I've done probably a month ago. Just go online and look under my channel, you'll be able to find it. Okay, so let's get going. I'm going to kind of highlight individual ones, tell you the benefits of both. Typically going to be talking about the drawer units. Okay, so let's get into the individual drawers and the makeup of the drawers. We'll start out with this rigid. You see you unlock it here. This is your bottom drawer unit. As you can tell, these sides, very strong. You got a nice, all these edges are rolled, but this unit, this rigid, just seems like the material used is a lot harder even than these other two. And they click in, now they all have that type of detent where they close, but these are very strong. You can see this, you can't even hardly, you can barely bow that out. These are just very strong units. And there are some pluses and minuses, but the strength of the Rigid 2.0, you can't argue with. Now, when you go over to the Milwaukee, a little bit more flex. If you look here on the side, got a little bit more flex on the side here. It's a little bit, I think it's thinner plastic, either that or it's made a little bit different. Still, you got a detent closed there. The problem I have with these Milwaukees, and I've got it especially in the basement, but on these third drawer, I don't know if you can hear that, but it drags. It's got a little bow on the bottom. Now, I have had some weight in here. There's no weight in here now, but it drags and it's, causing a little bit of wear on the bottom, the plastic on the bottom. I got a little short video I'm going to show you of the one I've got in the basement. Hold on. So when you pull this drawer out, it starts to stiffen up here, and then it becomes free. You can push it here easy, very easy. But watch this, right there is where that bottom starts to belly out and it starts to hit that bar back there. And it gets very hard. You can really hear it. So if you look down, that's the metal bar that this drawer is dragging across. So if you look at the bottom of this drawer, this is a 3-drawer unit. You can tell it's pretty flat there. But look at the gap right here. The wear marks are right here. You can see the wear marks. That's wearing on that metal bar in the back. Now, if you push it, it starts wearing right when it hits that metal bar. It's hard to push. But watch, once it passes that metal bar, it flows free then. So that's just going to keep wearing either the plastic or the metal. I'm sure the plastic is going to wear. So let's get on to the locking of the drawers. You just pull this iron bar out here. There you go. You just push it in. And you got a place here for a lock. Now there is no metal. This is all just plastic here, but you can put a lock here to keep it. To get it out, you press this red button again. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Here you go. And then you can push it out of the way. So the lock I don't have a problem with. It's mainly that drawer. But I tell you, one thing about the Milwaukee is it comes complete. You get the dolly, you get a 2-wheel. The only thing you don't get with this Milwaukee is a 1-drawer unit. The Rigid does not come with a 1-drawer unit. Of course, the Klein does have a 1-drawer unit. They got a big rolling drawer with the handle and the big wheels, and also they have this that you could fit on a dolly or on top of other boxes. So let's get on with the rigid. So these are the rigid drawers. Same thing, you got about the same amount of flex as you got on the Milwaukee. I don't think that's going to affect anything. What I do like about the rigid, it's kind of a plus and a minus, is on the bottom drawer on all of them. Let's get to this 2 drawer. If you can see here, they got this little raised area. Now this area is probably around 5 inches by about 1 inch high. You do lose that amount of storage, but it makes it very rigid. You get no drag on this. I mean, this drawer operates very smoothly. And if you can see here, the box is molded in the same shape that that cutout is. And this is where, of course, your latch is to get the box off. If you can see, the latches are the only thing it's operating is this unit right here. And what happens is these side channels, you can see how they got a little hook on the bottom. They hook into this unit, and here it's got a little indentation in here, a little hook in here, and this area's got this groove here. It's about 1/2 inch thick, 1/2 inch deep. That's where this box clicks in. So it's locked in on the sides, it's locked in on both points, and this will keep it from coming out of that groove. You can't slide it forward to get it out, so that's what locks it in. It's on all the boxes the same way. The Milwaukee's kind of the OG of the rolling toolboxes. These things came out a few years ago and they just took over. There's so many accessories they come with. Now the only accessory I have on this one is this rail with the individual slots in here where you could keep organizers. But these things I really like them. A couple of negatives, and I'll kind of get into that. On this one, I got the 2 drawer, the 3 drawer, I got the medium toolbox, and I got the small toolbox. And up here is the 12-volt light. What I do like about the Milwaukee, and what I think is better than the other two, are the way these individual boxes connect. You simply pull up on this tab and pull out. It doesn't get much easier than that. Now, when I go to the rigid, you basically have to pull this down on both sides and pull it up. Some of them, like this one, very hard to do. Some of them sticky, some of them aren't. It's just not near as nice as the Milwaukee. On the Mod Box, pull up, you pull out. To get it in, you got to line it up, which is a little bit tougher. There you go. So these things, this is just a little bit easier to do. Now, I've had a time to really mess around with it. I really have used this one quite a bit, have not used this one. I'm sure when I use this one and I get used to these latches, it'll be a lot faster. But right now, the latching system goes to the Milwaukee. Now let's get into the dolly. Milwaukee makes a nice dolly. The only thing that I have a little issue with are the casters. They lock okay, but I tried to do this with sneakers on the other day and it's almost impossible. You have to push it up. With these work boots on, they're okay. But it's a very nice dolly one, and also it has this little brake on it where you don't have to lock it. If you want to do this, you can get boxes on and off and then just let up and you're back rolling again. Now the rigid just came out with this dolly. It's the 4-wheel dolly. It also has locking tabs. You got 2 locking tabs on the front. And to get it up seemed like a little bit easier than the Milwaukee. Very nice dolly though, 4-wheel dolly. All the wheels rotate with 2 locks. Now the only thing about the Klein They don't have a dolly. I had to go to Etsy and buy this dolly, and I'm glad I did. I went to Red Rocks Metalworks on Etsy and bought this dolly. This is a 12 gauge folded metal dolly. It's got 4 locking casters. All of them lock, and they all rotate 360, of course. And to get it up, still takes a little bit of pressure, but as you can see, this thing has got urethane wheels. 4 orange urethane wheels just roll around effortlessly. I tell you, I really like this dolly. So if you get a Klein mod box, you want a dolly, go to that Red Rocks Metalworks on Etsy. They're $120, and I'm telling you, they're well worth it. But Klein, if you're listening, we need a dolly. Put out a dolly like everybody else has got. For us people with workshops, we don't need the 2-wheel handle. We need a 4-wheel dolly. Okay, so let's get into the locking mechanism for the Klein mod box. This bar here fits nicely in this little groove. You pull it up, you just slide it over. It's locked in solid. Now, this has got a metal ring on the inside, so it is metal reinforced plastic. This is your latch. You push in on this and just push down. That's the easiest locking there is on all the boxes as far as I'm concerned. You've got these little bars here. I mean, this is not bad. And then there's a spot here where you could put a padlock. Not bad, it's just kind of, I don't know, a little clunky as far as I'm concerned. And I've shown you the lock that's on the Milwaukee. You got to mount these side attachments on this metal rail. You got to screw them in. To get them off, of course, you got to have 2 hands, push this and pull up, get them on, do that. With the mod box, the great thing is, this little rail is built into the box. There is nothing special. You don't have to bolt anything on the front, anything on the back. You just simply take it, click it on. To get it off, you press this spring and pull it out. The good thing is you can use this size box, or you could even use these larger boxes with it. It doesn't matter what size box you use, they still all fit on this little honeycomb holder here. So, very nice. Now, to get it off, you simply push this tab here and pull up. Next we have the accessory rail, and you have 4 individual little containers here to hold tools. Clicks on just like they have with the Milwaukee Packout. This is the 3000 lumen light, also mounts on the accessory rail. You hold it down. There's your spotlight. There's your front light. This is a floodlight and a spotlight. To get it off, you pull it up and pull it down. You can fold it. Put it back on. You just click it in, pull it up, set it down. Great new accessory from Klein. If you like these kind of videos and these 2 reviews, please subscribe to the channel. Let's get on to the next one. Now, another attachment they have is the magnet. Same way. It's got this little clip. You just push it down, and this magnet will hold your tools. Again, I wish it was longer because you can only fit 1 of them on here anyway. Why not go ahead and make it edge to edge? But this is the size they give you. Another attachment is this little organizer, this little bin parts holder. Put whatever you want in there, wire nuts, screws, nuts and bolts. Same thing, clicks on. I tell you, Klein came out with a full array of accessories, and I'm glad they did because that makes it very, very comparable to the Milwaukee Packout accessories. You know what, real quick, let's get into some prices and see what we're talking about when you look at each one of these. For the Klein 1 drawer, it's $159. For the Klein 2-drawer, it's $179. For the Klein 3-drawer, it's $189. For the dolly, they don't make a dolly. For the Milwaukee 1-drawer, it's unavailable. They have the 1-drawer with the cart and the handle, or the big wheels, and of course the handle, the loadout, the regular rolling box. They do not have it in the ones you can put it on the dolly. But for the 2-drawer, it's $159. For the 3-drawer, it's $189. And for the dolly, it's $109. Now for the rigid, they don't make a 1-drawer either, but for the 2-drawer, it's $119. For the 3-drawer, it's $129. And for the dolly, it's $71. If you don't worry about accessories, and if you're not worried about, if you're not going to be taking them on and off that often, the rigid is a very, very good product for the money. Very sturdy. I'll tell you, this thing is built like a tank. The Milwaukee is an awesome unit also. Of course, they've been around the longest. They probably got the most accessories. If you don't mind mounting them, having them mount them on the side on the rails like this. The big negative for me is the dragging bottom drawer on the 3-drawer unit. I don't know, it may be on the 2-drawer unit. I haven't had that happen, but I haven't loaded them very hard, heavy either, so we'll see what happens. But for the Klein, I don't think you're ever going to have to worry about that dragging because of this groove, this channel that's built in. I do like the locking mechanism a lot better. It seems like these operate probably the smoothest of all. And very hard ABS plastic. So far, I'm very, very happy with the Klein. We'll see. I'll probably do another review after 6 months and see what it's like then, because it's kind of hard. I haven't even loaded it up yet. But first impressions, they got great accessories, except for a dolly, which Klein, you need a dolly. And all the boxes work just great. So that's it, guys. We'll see you next week.